Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Robin and I am here on my budgeting journey. I've been budgeting since the beginning of this year and I felt like I wanted to share with you my journey and maybe hopefully inspire someone to begin their journey and also to keep me in a little bit of a check. A little bit of background about myself. I am a single mom with 3 boys, and we are trying to currently get into our own dream home. And that is the reason I've created this budget. So, yeah, let's get started. I am using the Erin Condren monthly in the binder. I know a lot of people didn't like it because of the way the pages didn't turn very well. I went back and I punched with a regular punch and it seems to be working pretty good for me. So let's just get started. First, I want to lay down all of my bills for this month. I don't use sticker kits. Love to. One of these days I will add it to my budget, but for right now, just writing it down on the paper with the pen works for me. I just highlight all of my expenses. I went ahead and started it in the month of August. Have it all color coded, and I do weekly check-ins, which I will be sharing with you in future videos. On the first, I have rent, which will be $100. I do currently stay with my parents. They are graciously letting us stay here while we save up for our own dream home. And I do help them out with the rent, or by giving them rent and buying some groceries and stuff like that. And then also I have on the 15th, I have the internet bill, which is $103. And then on the 28th, I have my phone bill, which is $125. On the 30th, I do have a Google subscription. And then I do have Amazon Prime. I do have my car payment, which I split into two. I make one on each one of my paydays, and I do get paid bi-weekly. And this month I will get paid on the 3rd. So I will have a car payment for $200. And then on the 17th, I will also have another car payment for a total of $400. It's $399 and some change, but I just rounded up. I don't like change at all. I also do have a student loan, and I know right now they are deferred, but I go ahead and I pay it because I just want it gone and out of my life. So right now I'm just paying $20. And that is pretty much all my bills. Everything else goes towards my sinking funds, and mostly an emergency fund and a house fund. So now we will go ahead and set up the September budget, excuse me. I do have a ton of washi. When I first started planning at the beginning of the year, I thought I needed every kind of washi under the sun. And kind of find out I really didn't, because I didn't really start using it until recently. Okay. Now I do only have my one income. And like I said, I get paid twice a week. Or twice a month, excuse me. And I'm going to go ahead and put an other category because I did start an Etsy shop, and I do sell cash envelopes. I haven't sold any yet, but I'm not giving up hope. And I will be showing you those in future videos. Now, my total month budget salary is going to be $1,990, and that is $998 every 2 weeks. Usually I do get a little bit more than that. Working overtime, but it's not always a guarantee, so I just go off my 40-hour a week budget. And I do not budget anything for other, because that's just wishful thinking on my part right now. Let's see, go ahead and divide these off a little bit. Never lay these straight. Oh, I think I made it worse. Alright, that's a little better. You can always tell this is the first place that it goes. Alright. So we'll go with expenses. Which are just going to be the few bills that I do have. It's rent, which is $100. My car, which is $400. I recently just did purchase this back in February. It's the first car that I ever owned that was brand new. It's the weirdest feeling ever. Internet is the 103. Student loan is 20. Phone is the 125. I do the Cricket prepay or Cricket no contract. Google, which is 12. Prime, which is 13. And usually I do put a cushion in every week, but I don't put it into my budget. It's just something I try to work in, and it's not always the same every single time. Just depends on what I have left and how much I got paid. I have 100, 400, 103, 20, 120, 125, 12, and 13. Which is $773. And I have my cash envelopes. Almost couldn't spell. I give myself an allowance. Gas. Groceries. HBA, which is all the health and beauty. I just combine it all into one. My son's lunch. Household. And that is it. So for allowance, I budget $200 a month. Sometimes it's a little less, just depends on my actual paycheck. Gas, I do $80 a month. I pretty much just drive back and forth to work. I really don't go too many other places. Groceries is $240. It's mostly just the kids' snacks and stuff to have just around the house. HBA, I do about $20 a week, or $20 a paycheck, excuse me. He doesn't always take his lunch. Sometimes he just grabs a granola bar and a Gatorade and he's good to go. It's 200, 80, 240, 40, 20, and 80. Okay. And then right. And then I go down for savings, which with my savings, I split between emergency fund, because I am trying to save up a 6-month emergency fund. If this year's taught anybody anything, it's you need one. And sinking fund. that should be about 282, 281. And that would be my September budget. Like I said, this can vary just depending on how much overtime I'm allowed to get for that week. They're actually cutting back on that right now. So they're not really letting us get too much. So I'm figuring it would probably be just this month. But we'll make it work. We always do. And yeah, so I want to thank you for stopping by today. And if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, and please consider subscribing. Leave a comment down below. Anything that you think I should work on, any suggestions, anything. This is my first video. So yeah, but thank you. Bye-bye.